Grand Rising. Grand Rising. All right. This is divinely guiding, chosen star seed, spiritually 777. How y'all doing? Whew. It looks like it's gonna rain. I seen the Big Dipper last week, and I looked up and I said it's gonna rain. And then the 4th of July, I believe I was telling you that Allen, Texas, they did their fireworks on the 29th, and the 4th of July was in McKinney, and that was in Texas. Um, it was beautiful. It's the bang, bang, bang. Um, Really, I decided I was not going to put in 4th of July, give you anything about Frederick Douglass. If y'all know who Frederick Douglass was, it seemed like the 4th of July tells you what 4th of July is. Understanding these are abolitionists. I would call it abolitionists. It means AB. AB give you the beginning, living, but also give you AB give you blood rights, and sometimes being a black and white 33 degrees, and understand they give you the information. We always give thanks to our ancestors that came before us. So this, I don't know if this is gonna be a 4th of July reading, or it's just because the energy already gave me a card. Let's go on to give you some information here. Gardens of the Four Corners, Mother in the Earth, Father in the Skies, Angels, Ancestors, Sacred Ones. I call on you and welcome you. Here and now, I set the intentions that whatever gained from the lessons learned from the tool will be dedicated to growth in all beings and all places. Ashe, Amen, and Grand Rising. That means all over. Okay? So, unconditional love is all over. Alright? So, I pulled a card here. I'm probably going to do it behind. You see, it is You Are Good Enough. The full moon in Virgo. This one is Bring Love into the Situation, New Moon in Aquarius. Now, there's a lot of things going on, and I'm trying to how to tie it together. We got so much going on here. I believe this will be like from the stars, heavens, and all the principalities on the earth, even soil, even hidden things up underground. We're talking about 33 societies, groups. And I'm going to talk about fallen angels. If y'all know anything about fallen angels, a long time ago, at a point of time, the fallen angels came down to build. Okay? And at that time, I believe that, the name for this is starting with A, but these are the people, and I'm going to get the name later on because I wrote it down. Some of these spirals that I wrote was like 4 or 5 years ago. These are not new. It's not a new spiral. These are old, years, maybe 4 years ago. And some of these things that you can't hold all of it. I mean, you're gonna burst, right? There's a lot of information. That's why I was all right. I was reading or put information and started writing due to at a point of time about my remembering and not to forget that let me know that something was coming for me to take away some things that was some knowledge that was bestowed on me. And some of these writings I have, and some things I can remember some and some I can't. Remember has to do with different type of realms. Realms has to do with shadow. It also has to do with dreams too. But also has something to do for different types of realms, dimensions, or we're in a time we're in 5G. 5G has to do with dimensions and paradigms. And sometimes in the middle of a stuck, become sometimes the time of age has to do with a clock. If you look at the Godfather clock, and you see there were different type of Godfathers, okay? But what they call a grandfather clocks, but they're Godfather clocks. Gods, right? Understand that we used to have another grand clock was a woman, And it was a smaller difference of it. One was bigger than one was smaller. And if you go figure it out, they're different types. It was a mother one, and it was as a father one. Okay. Now they're little, they mini, but these here is try to give you opportunity to understand this masculine and feminine. That's all we're talking about. And when you talk about it, it's the same thing. It's the function of it. Okay. Then nobody can say, well, you can change the roles. You don't really, you can do that your own self, because the Bible gonna state that, and it's gonna tell you what it is and what's not. The Bible tell you the men is the brides. Okay. But also it tells you that the women were necessary in the Bible as well. They was the ones, the teacher. Okay. Teachers want. You figure it out. So what I'm talking about is a lot of stuff. So just catch up with me. Some of it is just knowledge. Every time off my mouth is always something try to interfere or what I'm saying, but I'm here able to speak. So if we're gonna give you you are good enough, that's gonna give you that house. That sixth house is gonna give you Virgo. Virgo is gonna give you that house. So to me, it's about uh as virgin birth, new ideas, right? That you are available and you're good enough. Let's give you somebody as connective a different house of that. You may have a Virgo in your house, okay, and that could be that you are good enough. Okay, bring love into the situation. New moon Aquarius. It's gonna give you that 17. 17 is a star, and that's the Aquarius. And that gonna give you information gonna tie for either 7-1 or 7-10, if any significance or any resonates in that area. It could be a date of birth, could be in Cancer, and we're in Cancer moon, so we're all together. So it means that everything is energy, right? Energy is you, yourself, past life, time, previous. It's going to give you a place and source around, and it could be different type of your family, friends that is around that ties to things. Okay, so basically, I'm most of like to mostly. Somebody's going to give me something. The most that I give out is what I do know. I can read anything, anybody can, but understanding some of it, and some I may miss some things, or my speech may not be, interfere what I'm saying. It's a reason, because speech is gonna give you that fifth amendment. We're in the five element now. We're in the 5G for a reason, and that is a lot of psychic abilities, clairvoyant, clairsentient, also clairaudience means it's all about the speaking. It's the P word, it's the prophecy and the prophets. Because we already made that. Because time of age came for the prophecy. Prophecy. You see, there's something, maybe a probo, a pre, something is coming. So that's going to let me know. It's going to trip me because it's something's trying to give me something that I need to know after my mouth. And the scripture tell you, all you have to do is open your mouth, and there it is so. And someone that's going to speak through you, all you have to do is open your mouth. So just imagine how many people has been for a long time to give you the information to give to others. We're all together, but sometimes division is a reason to keep it, for the power for them and you not to know who you are. Remember that. You're very important. You're good enough. Bring love into the situation, collective. All right. Now, what came through there was work through your fears. Now, it's going to give you that sixth house competition. I'm telling you, number competition. Everybody is a I say a subject. I mean, everybody have their own subjects, right? Because it's like, who is going to be the king and have that David energy? A David, or however you want to call, different type of religious cultures, churches, camps, what I call it, the different types of things with traveling has to do with Bitcoins, traveling money, and different things. that has been chipped, marked, uh, marked and altered people, um, put in position to control of your destiny. We are in a whole lot. Everything fast ain't always good, but it is to get to the point. If something is getting to direct to the point, either it's going to trying to get the money faster, and faster has to do with crypt and different things with big coins, traveling of destination more than uh, with folds or forefather paper or coins or bricks. We're in a time that we basically leaving the fold forefathers and coins into something else. Time of age. Matrix movies give you all that. Jumpers gonna give you that energy. A lot of things that have to do with Neo and his two different types of movies. A lot of energy. At the one of the movie, he died, and and they put him in the ground, and at the end they said they was so happy that he was gone, and I was like, wow. Out of all of that, a chapter there it is. But then you go look at Matrix, it had to do with two twins, and they were able to figure it out, and they were able to come together. They just give you like a bionic woman, bionic man at a time. 1980s of that. It was like the Will Smith, and I forgot her name, that they couldn't be together. Is a reason for all about divine order and divine feminine, divine masculine. So this one, how you tie it. If it's not gonna be a divine, it's gonna be a soulmate or somebody else, or it could be your family, your friends that want to tie to you, and maybe they missed the mark, and maybe that's the reason why they're so mad and angry with you. You're gonna figure it out because at a point of time, you can also be confused too if another person is putting that energy on you, transferring spirits. And we're in targeted individuals. We have plenty of people. We have people in Texas that have so many people have different type of using different type of drugs, causing problems. A lot of people. It's a lot of videos about Texas and how many people have used misuse of drugs and trafficking energy of Texas. The biggest thing we got Abbott. That's Texas of the government. Trafficking is the biggest thing going on in Texas. There's a lot of things that we're gonna talk about it today because it's the 4th of July, but it's the 14th, and also it ties to everything, giving you pearls, giving you the wisdom of pearls. Don't cast down to your swine. Swine used to be pig, but it used to be goat, and goat has a tail, and and the tail has to do with serpent. So you're gonna talk about that, and then the ruby. The ruby is the beautiful thing. It's the biggest thing, and let me all the pressure. First it says the diamonds, but the ruby is very important because it's the mothering of the functions of all things that ties to man and woman. So it's very beautiful. If you look at it and the things that has been manifested, and that means been pressured and become beautiful things. I kind of like, I've seen the whole rainbow of races, and I think they're beautiful. But upon a time, I had someone to control it of my knowledge to put me in the subjecting of to be as racist. And no, I was never like that. And it's just the controlling of it. And we all have all the knowledge and so much water. You have so much knowledge, more water than you do is earth. So just imagine how much serpent energy we have. Anybody can put you in that position unless you don't use what you have that the Most High given you. You gotta be careful. I noticed about teaching, and even artists, celebrities, uh, movies, people that we look up. And with that, we find the information that we kind of like, we look up for them. But they can also draw you into things too. I love music, but the music it was has to do with the knowledge. It has to do with the songs, and things that I've been known as a child. But I never thought that the two of the Old Testament and New Testament is separating. There was still division, but still didn't have the other part. And I believe if you have the understanding without so many people, the control of your fate and being conditioned and being that there's powers, but it's control. I kind of like when I start reading about different things, Inky Lee, and different things, Murdoch, and different things, and give you that Jordan symbol, and that our ancestors came from certain other places, and because the void started there. We're talking about Star Wars, but the information gives you all the void. The Naval and journey is a journey. It is yours. It's to be the fool. The fool is the journey. But then the Bible says the bad thing. Then I'm like, why be division so much? Because you can figure it out. You don't know, you know thyself, and then you don't know other people. Because it tells you in the scripture, the fruits is what you're supposed to be looking for in the first place. And it means a person how they act, and how they act when they're in the other state. So they give you, you see the light of it. Do you see the shadow part of them? How they're going to act when they're not in the light? That's a lot of information. 17 on 17 at Aquarius. That's going to give you that time of Aries. Time of Aquarius. And give you a head man, a strong man at that. Ain't this something? So they're going to give you the Aquarius. 17 is a star. And Aquarius. And that is a man of a head of a man. Strong leader. So you give you a star, and somebody has it in their chart. So you have to be the lead and be strong, and you good enough, and bring love in the situation. I couldn't be trying to be something over so many commandments that broke down to number 10. Broken 10 gonna give you the will and give you Ezekiel will, and gonna give you that information of the wall to be protected. I mean, be watchful. Is that? So they kind of a lot of information that they give you Marvel energy. They're gonna give you who's Ezekiel and who's the person that was in the protection of the wall in the first place. We are all here in different type of characters, and we have the same abilities that anybody have. And when you hurt and be racist to each other, you harm yourself. You harm your surroundings. That's why it's good to be good to everybody. Brothers and sisters is how it was, but we got so much people are trying to be the one, and who's gonna take the throne. A lot of black and white going on. All right, let's see which card to bring in here. It says here, it's group represented. Let's give the meditation. Maybe we'll start with that. Perhaps all events are of equal value, and none can be said to be more important than any other. I'm going to say that again. Perhaps, that's perhaps, all events are of equal value. Equal value. You're good enough. And none can be said to be more important than any other. 14 is balance. And that is balance. That's when you think is more is someone else say you're not good enough. Then you have a person that's constantly giving you negativity by spell to break you down about your what you don't do. They should use um, AI, targeted individuals, 5G, dust, chipped, and to be able to use certain ones that's been on the list to be in that position to break you down, put you in a mental, in a state that is always been given. When you're dealing with people that haven't, they fail on something, and to put you in a position and put you in. We're in a time of this, and thunder and rain is coming. Like I said, it started with the Big Dipper. Well, let's see what it say about this. Let's get a card here. I started the energy anyway about the Venus, Virgo, and Aquarius, meaning that it's birth, new birth, and time of age, new ideas, and you competition of a work through your fears, and that's Scorpio. That's the moon. You know, that's the new moon in Scorpio. So that has to do with eighth house energy. But eighth house goes into a ninth house too. Understand that, because by time eighth, ninth house gonna give you uh the Phoenix arising, because it's gonna be burning, and that gonna clean a slate in a time of age. And seem like this is the energy what it's all about anyway. That means that things has to be burnt and slate. You know, when I knew a couple years ago when the trees start burning, that let you know that you're the individual as a tree. If it's past, present, or future, it's about you. So after we had the 4th of July, now we got thunder. Thunder and storm. You're dealing with thunder and storm. So either that to clean it, or it was already previous because they already know what we was going to do. But it's always what we done to clean it. You understand? The water is precipitation. Also going to give you perception, the world, and the outside. Let's do this one here. Oh, let's do the angels and ancestors oracle cards. Since I always use it, it's a beautiful thing. Angels and ancestors. So you can see what ancestors going in here. What's going on. And then we already know what it is, a star. And giving you creation. And a star. And lines. And then the water barrier is constantly, it's the clean of a slate of you. And the earth matters, what's going to give you Capricorn energy, Taurus, and Virgo. And Aquarius is going to give you Gemini and Gemini and Libra energy, because that's the 7th house of Libras and love and relationships. And then what ties is a twins. That means that it's tied to something. Family, you, your family, and relationships. Some people make the mark is about the beast, right? Either that they missed the mark or they trying to mark you. However, you would know that. Yes. Go again. She will unleash the wild within. And the wolf have to do with the lone wolf, and her is giving you the information of the turtle seat. So you're dealing with turtle seat and lone wolf. If you understand it, go read about it. Okay. And then you see that The Wolverine has to do with the moon, and also it has to do with the moon. And then Scorpio, so she wolf, and also give you be devoted and committed. Give me a sage. Sage has to do with Sagittarius. That's the ninth house. It has to do with what you're doing as so let's see what that is. She would. I mean, that has to do with the functions of feminine energy, but with a wolf. Knowing the wolf also can be a swan as well. But understanding that, just understand the positive and negative. So being a wolf is have to do with the wolf is of the earth. That means the turtle was slow, but the turtle was the purposes on the sea. And we're dealing with the functions of it. And if it's the wolf, it's the swan, then it's the beast. So it's she is the beast. And I understand she riding right now. Even she's a little, it's the Red Riding Hood. She's giving out the information already about the family in. Unleash the wild within. Things has already been purposely put you in a position. Someone's already give out the information. It may not be the person that in it, but they use the character and they use the energy for another person because your function, you don't fit for the play of it. You're dealing with artists and people that are actors. Even it's going to be a book or author. Somebody is in time to this. Give me 72 energy. Give me a high priest, and also give us seventh house gonna give you Libra energy, uh, giving you that energy of love and relationship. Give you Cancer energy, high priest energy. Also can bring down to 9 as a sage. Ninth house gonna give you the Phoenix arise. Um, it says right here, let your wild side up and out. Giving up and out, giving you a rise and a fall, right? Because they fall out. I mean, sometimes your draws may fall all the way down if they resonate with somebody. Unleash your talents and your desires. It's giving you the information of the shaman, of an archetype, and giving you a several cultures. Like I said, it's a lot of marvels and a lot of characters within a masculine and feminine. Giving you a half of a woman and a half beast, giving you the beast. Then you become something else. You got so many characters. We're in a time 400. It's giving you all the characters and people for past of what you are present at this time. Future surrounds around it. So that tells you how much you have abilities that you have if you mastered it. Give you an alpha female, you know, and it's not to be afraid, but stand out the crowd. Be out here who you are, and like you're enough, regardless of what the other people may say. So you dealing with competition of people that's already made it anyway, and dealing with you so you can and move them to the side. That's competition. And then you're dealing with the people that you didn't already put money in and build them up, and you're dealing with them. So it means is it also has that she's trapped. It says right here she encouraged you not to be trapped in limited factors. I mean, you may be in the trap. Trap gonna give you that 12th house. 12th gonna give you, which will give you Pisces energy. Me in your home. You know what I'm saying? They give you the information about Cancer because that's about home, right? So it's about what the purpose of the person missed the mark and become as something that you are, but put you in a position because she either must be the one that is got something to do with a masculine, to be the high priest. Something's been hidden. If you ever see a woman that's already had somebody but never put their self out there and tell you who they are, or who their man is, and not to expose that, it's because it's telling you something. It was something was coming. Until I understand she wasn't, she watched behind, trying to add something. We're talking about clone energy. We're giving you somebody that is a copycat because due to of a masculine. Either she already ate them, meaning another way to ate them person is to use as the energy and use them. You understand? And be of what that is. It's a person that is other issues, right? I understand sometimes it could the point the person is a witch or witch lock when they do certain things like that, they will eat you. And another way of you see it in the movies. But then to take the energy from another person, you understand? And that causes problems. Sometimes a person will do type of artists to do that, giving you that 33 energy. They will use anything to get the energy because they're empty. You know, when an empty is a person is a narcissistic of a navar, that's a narvo. That's a person that don't have the abilities of unconditional love. You know, they empath. They I say like this. They always another way is they looking for the empath, chasing for the empath abilities. And it tells you that right here. I'm going to tell you what it said. Often gifted empaths, July 4th. And this is about a people, person, place, and thing. It gives a skill at sensing the unspoken thoughts and feelings of others. Unlike more classic empath types, however, is a better equipped to is to maintain objectivity and dealing with the personal matters. Sometimes it is due to evidence in certain usual and giving you highly unusual traits. These are people that has abilities, and they set them off different, meaning they do different things. It's the physical or the psychological peculiars of characteristics are revealed only those who know them about much deeper levels. So you're talking about some of your people, your family know about your peculiars of things. Also, they know about everything. Your friends, even the people that been watching upstairs too. Just imagine. We're talking about Star Wars, heavenlies, and the earth. Give me all the information from your friends and family. They already know that you have peculiar energy of empath. And they sometimes are jealous because of they missed the point. If that makes sense. So it's telling us the time. Time is the time of Aquarius right here. And the time. It's the 17th. Telling you about the energy. And that is mother energy. And the earth. Even though it is water. And that has to do with the feminine, which is the Cancer as the mother though. But she has abilities of mothering. Okay, that has the information that will have the Capricorn is the work part of it. Taurus is going to give you that energy. Sometimes she can be very stubborn, but also give you that Virgo of creation and what it is in the first place. It means creation. So giving you about you're guided to do things and reconnect to rebellious of a heart, because she must have been broke, because to my understanding, if you got a mark and didn't make it, or somebody else didn't make the mark, or the other person trying to put you as a mark, either somebody has some competition in there and somebody's jealous about the abilities of your peculiars and use you as a character as, but they take the money and you take it's like the it's like the money is to the point, then that's a part of Capricorn energy, right? But the point of it is, are you supposed to be still receive abundance? But some people will take your energy and put you as and put themselves out here, and you're the really the one that is the one that's the red, as the person that is the power within yourself. But somebody will take your energy and put as another, as a fake, not real but illusional, and put themselves as something they're not. So we talking about boundaries, giving you the holding. They'll try to hold you back for your abilities because they want your position. The wolf has to do with the earth, that has to do with the earth at a point of time. It become as a turtle has changed, giving you a turtle that's been on the earth, and become as a lone wolf, meaning a person that is able to go through all the lanes. It says, trying to put you in that trap house, and you're dealing with the hunters, and the beast is the hunter and the hunted, chasing of abilities and empaths, and that we're in now. Influencing of the world that's been given about all of your knowledge that's been in the water, the seed, telling who it is. That's just what this is right now. New ideas, and there is competition with it. Sage. 62 again, giving you more information. I said the other one's 52. Now another is going to give you more about that 62. Give you the same thing that I said earlier on that page. Be devoted and committed. Be willing to go the whole road and back again. This is will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. That's your journey. And that is your writing. That's your manifestation. And like I said, that's your time of rights and author and write things. And it's like it's the rising of it. Like I say, the phoenix arising, that is the 12th house. And it has to do, not 12th house, excuse me, the 9th house, excuse me. That's the phoenix arising. Meaning that's been already burnt and slate, and you became as something clean that you're able to go to the next. And the next was going to give you that Capricorn energy. Capricorn going to give you the work. You're going to go up the goat through the mountain. Then after that, after you went down, did the information, then that's going to give you the next one, which is Aquarius, and give you you have the ability of the water of the knowledge to keep moving. It's the purification of the knowledge that's been given with your hands. You have the ability to do that. And then number 12 going to give you that same energy, give you the Pisces energy. That means that surrounds the whole of the earth. It's giving you Atlantic and Pacific of it. You have it. It's a rotation. They're giving you one way, go other. It's just giving you information. It's all about the knowledge. It's all over. So this is about recognizing and understanding that you are not only a body, but also a soul. Is all you need to continue growing and expanding, giving your oneness and offering of itself. It's important that you sometime integrate all, that you can be supported and guided by it, and give you the divine. Wants you to know that the note is experience of teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. That's the teaching of it. They give you a she energy, giving you the rainbow body energy. This is what this is about. And here's competition with it. But put too much on that pressure, but you're going to be something beautiful with it later. That's the only way I would say the goodness of some of this, of the negative energy that could be people use it, misuse in certain things. Medicine mother is coming in there. Somebody has some abilities of medicine mother. Give you that energy of Cancer. All right. Well, too much. I ain't had to do much. Is the water coming? The water's coming. I think I have some things in here about I think Uranus energies here. You reign. You in the difficult times or arguments. And there you go with that thunder. Give you the energy of Cancer Moon as the ruler of Uranus. But it says don't rain. Give you that Emperor energy of number 4. Giving you faithful, giving, and proud. That's something about Cancer on that particular. Most of them they fixed too. I mean, fixed. I mean they fixed. Good luck on that. I'll have you more things to give you a more balance. They give you a scale there. Gonna give you the what they call it, the soul part of perception, and then also gonna give you that enlightenment, which is the pure enlightenment of light. They both lights now. Some people don't understand that. But let's get what it says about some other little things that it says here. It's a belief in your ability of function, giving effect effectively in the world, giving you success, higher in level, giving explore development of old psychological roots and complexities and marks, giving you endeavor, giving you different things that do with guard against to egotism, pride, and arrogance, and misplaced and anger. Even with this, it says manifestation in the course of selfless cause. Because people will put you in that position and then y'all fall together. Because then you not forget who you are. You become as warring. Give you the influence. I say war with have 2 to 2, and you fight with a battle. It's something you already made. Why battle something that was already given? You just know they're around. Ooh, there it is. The chords are filled right here. Knight of Swords. There it is, right there. I mean, she fighting. You know what the Knight of Swords is? That's what she coming with here. Death. Uh-oh. Excuse me. It's this one here. The Page of Pentacles. Then it was the Death. So let's do here. She going this way. He's going this other way. So to me, she going to the left. And the other one's going the opposite. Making sense. Knight is going to be past energy, and that's the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles going to be the present, and Death is surrounds. So they're giving you the information. So the surrounding back to the Knight. This is how we're going to do this. Meaning it's behind. So that's the Death is behind. It has to do with transformation too. But the Knight is the one, she has a sword. She got sword is the knowledge. And she got the horse. That's going to give you that horse. Horse going to give you that chariot. Which she going to be is a chariot is a horse. Really. Okay. Now that is one as a Libra, and a Cancer is with the sword of knowledge. And the Page of Pentacles. So we're talking about Cancer. This is Cancer energy, really strong too. It's still giving you the information. Still about Cancer. We got Sparrow energy. The dogs is out here barking, giving you energy. So we're dealing with Knight of Swords. Right in my face. It's you are driven. It's driven, and you are ambitious. That means you're willing to drive, and excuse me, willing to dive head first. Heady, got some areas in here. Got some that would be is fire. That would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. Impulsive and force, quick too, and that's why the person that is watching you, because they're trying to figure out how to deal with you and how to put you in that position of stuck energy. So that means you don't have to worry about it. Let them do what they're gonna do, because in the end, a character is just a character. That means it's gonna always gonna be that. It's just the illusional of a time that we have so many projections of who is really real and not at this time. And hey, that's what it is. You got to deal with it. Uh, let's get something about that page. Page I do with your money, and money is the pinnacle. You know, it's a page. It's new too. It give me that new energy. Also, stuff has changed. All right, giving you a new opportunity. Uh-oh, excuse me. See what new it's changed though. It's about new financial career opportunity. It's new, so it is true. It's about the manifestation that you're doing anyway. Now you're dealing with about procrastination, which a lot of cancers are like that. They're understanding about your success, but your dreams will come true. And dreams have nothing to do with negative. It's just different levels of it, of things that you never was taught. It become like, don't mess with this because you were never taught that in the first place. That's the reason why not they tell you not. You just in a half of a cup. You need a whole. And the water of a time Aquarius is for the overflow. So you should be able to know all of it, because you come from baby, you become mastered, or not to go back and be as a baby again, but it's the point to master it. Okay, that I hope that resonates to somebody. If it seems, if it's an understanding about overflow mean. Let's see, and like I said, the death card is giving you as that's a giving you that information, which would be what's surrounding it is the major arcana, right? So this it could be unhealthy attachments, addictions to somebody, or is it that you basically that you're affecting you? If you're dealing with people using type of things that's so fast now, that's what you're dealing with, because the purpose is that to put you in that predicament that you are procrastination and do all kinds of stuff, interfere your growth, because that's what it is. It's self sabotage, and that is a self-destructive behavior. And that is the point, that if you're in that position, it's about yourself, because self-realization going to tell you that about the death, and it's going to give you 13 energy. Also, going who you dealing with, and like I said, if you put the judgment that give you karmic justice or justice about your self-realization about what's around you. Now this is time for you to understand about who marked it and who did it and who put in a position of mark. Did somebody missed it? Maybe somebody that's the problem now. They didn't get it because you already have already manifestation and they trying to stop you. All right, that's it with this here. Like, I'm gonna do this other little part, this little negative part, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be on point. Give you a positive. Also give a negative too. Negative. Something's going on with that too. And plus, the information that I'm giving is a reason, because the storm is coming. So it could be like a storm. It don't have to be a strong one. But it is something to purify us, even the information that I just said. Because powerful is power. Be careful what you say, what you write. Make sure it's always balanced. So I think that's it with that. Now Let's get on in here. It give you some information about the major con. But that's something else. On the 6th, that's coming on there, I guess. So let's get on here about this war. This war has to do with a lot of little things. July the 14th, a lot of information about that. Mm-hmm. Let me see which one is it. I'm not gonna put everything in here. So much stuff on here. I'm gonna be having a lot of information here. So you go back and think what you're dealing with. Wherefore information, what didn't happen, women, gamma ray energy, beastie, she wolf energy. Give me all that information. Well, it's a war within. A war within will have to do different type of your thought. Thought gonna have that Mercury. Gonna give you that Gemini information. You're dealing with religious, orthodox, different type of realms of churches, popes, and Rome. It's the war. Dealing with different type of things. And to me, it's the racist energy. Racist is if you figure out different cultures have races in each other of their own culture. And one is the master, and one is the controller, and the other one is low, and the other one ride it. Get it? That's it, really. Because I can go in here and give the names, and it just don't make no sense because people, this is what they're going to do. And 4th of July has to do with a lot of little things of that. It's going to give you a different type of pure white. White is doesn't mean the color of the reflections of clouds, or the moon is reflectors. It gives you other shades in hidden processes of societies and groups and do their things. And they know you very well. They knew it was a time for this. This is what they came for. So that means different of the rainbows, right? Rainbows has all the colors of the beam and something reflecting, but also the clouds is with the rainbow too. Understand that. But it gives you that perception of Uranus energy. Close to Cancer. Okay? And that is in that house of that planet. Anything in here, it has to do with social control and formation. Giving you that energy. People are already, what you put stars and lift up people. Energy gonna give you clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentient, give you information of precurities of a time of individuals that rise up to understand the master of their fate. Social control of targeted individuals. That is precurities of time, Aquarius, stars, and the create of things, of riding a beast, of all this energy that we have, functions of it, and women has that energy, gamma energy on in here, and you're dealing with dramas all the time because they want the position. But it's you. Are you the person that's not put in their position? Um, we're talking about royal engineers. We're dealing with the royal engineers. That's what we're in now. Some people is written and for scriptures for a reason. Most of them is something that was in your family, and it's something that they can't do nothing with it because 9 out of 10, you're not trying to bring the flood. You just bringing what's really here. You have to, what we say can cause problems later. They scared about that. But it's the opposite. They trying to put you in a predicament. They the ones trying to put you flooded on. We ain't trying to flood now. We trying to want the two rainbows and say that it will not happen again. So balance is necessary. You can't go back and do it again. You bringing in balance. Yeah. Divination. Divine starts with the stars in a line, and that's destiny. So you figure out what diviners is about. But D means separation though. It was divided for a reason. But now it's a whole now. Mm-hmm. And like I said, when you're dealing with witches and warlock, you're dealing with D, separation of a moon, and phases. They will use it instead of the skills that they need to be doing. They should be building themselves and not to sit here and harm other people so they can't get up. And they reflect energy. You got to be careful about those different type of eclipse. It was in line. The planet was in line. So was the moon phase. Eclipsing other people for the energy. You understand? And why it's so fast? In order, the devil is busy. So that means that energy is either pulling from the energy from empaths, because sometimes they empty as a dough. It's mean the spirit is not within them. Okay, they need that energy from you. And also they here as confuse you and deceive you for any type of things, because we're talking about serpent energy. Serpent energy is going to give you that energy. It's surely going to give you a lot of Egypt energy. Understand how you dealing with different serpent in Roman. It's still the serpent energy is more water than anything. And anybody can put you in that position. About your natural five senses become more worldly, and sight, hear, feeling, smelling, and tasting become as a Satan, a devil, and a beast. And the goal is to chase sensible, to feel. It's about to less you and give you that understanding about the world, cause an attack, bombard. You need understanding of different type of people that are powers, and reprogram it so you can understand about your remembering, so you'll forget that you already put all your masters in fate, and to separate that you can't remember what you have already thought. Because if they take it, they're going to take away your memories to them, so you lost nothing. That's why it's good to write. And he always about the carnal, and like I say, carnal has to do with Capricorn energy. It's the devil, and that type of thing. You talking about worldly, how they do things. Everything is fast, and understanding that it is about your spiritual being. Know thyself, and how a person can be block you and put you in that position of that stuck energy of that will call you a hangman energy. Okay, see anything, but it's time giving you of an ending of things. Understand we have ascended on certain things, but we still have an ending of it. I'm not going to give you that energy of that ninth house of Sagittarius energy of Phoenix arising been burning around this time, meaning that things have made a slate. But it's about transform. But it has to do with transform, but it has to do with human, but also has to do with different type of armies and during different times that you can't see. And it's about different type of things of it's like it's a time for all of different type of languages and things that's been put as these books had came to all of this become as hybrid energy, even kingdoms in the sea, so many of them. The revealing knowledge of the spirit. It's so much. One day I may have to do anything, and if it's about the works of the spirit manifestation, the reward is coming for everything that you've done. It's already done. But when you division is give you a factor, what's left, and that's my understanding about division. Division is going to tell you about what numbers is about. You divide it. And then after that, it's a factor. After that, it's going to be even fractions. It's going to give you all the information. You become as less and always taken away. And give you that strong of that is Aries energy. And that Aries has the beginning. Their job is to keep you in a trap and to set you up. They try to take you where who you are is peculiar and put you as a beast. And that means trying to transform you as another human, what you came from, to become something else. And put you as a beast when they're the one riding it. You have a wonderful day.